All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful they got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Al Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shah. And what I want to get into is a lesson, all right, dealing with all these ancient kingdoms, that dominated the earth. All right. And you have to ask the question, where are they now? Okay. I'm big into the history. I love, to study ancient empires, watch movies, period pieces on ancient empires. And when you look at the influence, okay, the wealth, all right, the militaries, strength that they had, okay, the culture, all these things, and it's like, where are they now? Well, all they are is just, a recorded kingdom. They were just a moment in time. Okay? And right now what we're living in is Esau's moment in time. It's his moment to rule. As the scripture said, he will be loosed a little season. All right. Esau is gonna be the latest example. He's gonna be the latest and the last example, all right, of a heathen, okay, having a temporary rulership and being forgotten. You know? So I want to start here in the book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 15. It says, the heathen are sunk down into the pit that they made, and the net which they hid in their own foot is taken. Because you will have these heathens, and there's no difference, ancient Babylon with Nimrod, ancient Egypt, and, these pharaohs, those ancient pharaohs, and they will get to the point to where they think that they were gods. You know, man, wanting to make himself a god. These certain rulers, wanted to be worshipped as gods. They get to the point to where, they rebel, against natural order, and the Lord will intervene and end their empire. You know, so these heathens, they will set up all these systems, to rule the earth forever. And they will try to, just get more and more control over the people, and eventually they will fall into their own snare. You know, so what we're seeing now is nothing new that Esau Edom is doing. He's just the latest to do it. He's just the latest to try it, and he has the most technology, man. Okay, Psalms 9 and 16 says the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Okay, so the Lord is known by his judgments. And they can go from how the Lord judges one person, okay, or a whole nation, all right, or a whole landmass. You see, and you look at history, the Lord is known by his judgments because Sodom and Gomorrah, that's a place that doesn't exist anymore, man. It only exists in memory. You go into, like I said, go back into ancient Egypt, all right, you got to think at one time, those people, all right, Mizraim, them Hamites, okay, uh, they dominate the earth. They dominate the influence. They control the money. Okay, they had the military might. All right, there was a superpower in the earth. Now those same people, which you go today to those Egyptians that ruled back then, that we read about, all right, in the time of Exodus, okay, those are the modern Sudanese. Now, no one even knows. In the majority of the earth, don't even know what Sudan is at. Okay, and most of the people in the earth, all right, they don't have no, okay, interaction with a Sudanese person. Okay, the Lord made this superpower irrelevant. Okay, you go into the Syrian, okay, empire, you know, which they had a long dynasty, man. Okay, but when the Lord decides to dismantle that dynasty, all right, no one, all right, is talking about the Assyrian Empire. The only people that talk about those ancient kingdoms would have to be people that are into that, historians, certain scholars. Okay, but the average person not talking about these ancient empires because the Lord has made them irrelevant. All right, and we're going to see the Lord do the same thing. All right, with these devils, man. Okay, and everything that Esau Edom is trying to do, because Esau wants immortality, man. That's why he's tapping into your DNA, you know, your your what you call it, your your Neuralink, okay, your transhumanism. He's trying to do all these things to extend his empire forever, man, to establish an eternal kingdom. But all he doing is cutting his kingdom off, man. Everything he doing is going to work against him. Okay, that's the confirmation, man. So it's good because Esau. Now, when you go into the scriptures, they compare Esau to ancient Pharaoh. Okay, and this is spirit. We're going to the time of the Passover, and like I say, that ancient Egyptian kingdom has become irrelevant, and the Lord is going to do the same thing with Esau Edom, and that's why He compares this man to Pharaoh. Now you read Sirach 16 and 15. It said, "The Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world." So the Lord exalted Pharaoh just to showcase His power. He allowed us to go into captivity, okay, in the ancient Egypt, all right, the ancient Egyptian empire, just so he can show his power, man, through destruction and through deliverance. And he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to showcase his power through destruction and deliverance, man. Okay, Esau is nothing but a prop, all right, in the Most High's movie, man. Okay, and Esau is going to be used to exalt and magnify the name and the power and the glory of the Most High through His Son Yahushua, man. All right, and this empire of Esau Edom that everybody's in love with, scripture speak about how they marvel after the beast. They wandered after the beast. You see, this same empire, all right, is going to be irrelevant, man. Okay, thus said the Lord. So you go here, all right, and Esau, all these ancient empires would do that. They would get beside themselves. Okay, when the Lord would allow them to have dominion. Okay, and they will start to move in pride, okay, and rebellion. You see, and then the Lord will intervene, and their kingdom will be no more. Okay, this is Psalm 75 and 4. It says, "I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn." Okay, and this is what this devil has done. Okay, he's put weaponry in space, as if he's gonna fight Yahweh Shai and the angels. That's him, pretty much, because you read in the NLT, it says, "I warned the proud, stop your boasting. I told the wicked, don't raise your fist." All right, and that's what this devil is doing. He's raising his fist at the Most High. Okay, but their right hand gonna come out the spirit realm. Okay, and it's gonna be a KO. You see, but this is what this devil is doing with his technology, with his military, with his the sea hip. That's him raising his fist at the Most High. Okay, because he's been in power, all right, and he's been able to dominate the earth for so long to the point that he thinks that he's ready to go head up with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. Okay, but the Lord gonna send that right hand now, and he gonna be through. Okay, so reading on, it says, verse 5, it said, "Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck." And Esau has a stiff neck. He has no intent on changing his stance. He plans on going all the way through with his rebellion. Okay? He wants to be the most high. All right. He wants perpetual rulership and wickedness, man. So this man has a stiff neck. Okay. He's stubborn when it comes to, all right, forwarding this wicked empire in the earth, man. All right. Reading on, it said, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and set up another. So it's the Lord that puts up kingdoms and set down kingdoms, man. Okay? It ain't because this general is so great, because I like studying generals too. Certain generals, certain, kings that were generals. You go into your Napoleons, your Charlemagne's, your Vespasians, your different generals, okay? Um, Hannibal, you know, uh, uh, what's my guy? Genghis Khan. You go into all those different, generals and then the kings, okay? King David, Maccabees, all right? And you go into those things. Well, you have to understand that it was the Lord that was driving it, man. You see, this what these heathens neglect, or they'll give credit to these other gods. Nebuchadnezzar, Cyrus. They'll give, credit to Marduk. Okay, think Jupiter was a god of war. The Romans. Okay, Mars. All these different gods. But nah, man, it's the one and only Yahweh Bashim Al Shai that determines who comes into power and who's removed from power. All these battles and these wars that was fought, all these underdogs that, took down, these major superpowers, that was the will of the Lord. Okay. And what people, what these heathens will do, what these men to do, they'll get proud. They'll get victory after victory after victory, and they get proud. And that's another thing, like when you study the patterns of these certain kings and generals, they all, start off winning and getting victories, and then they will all become extremely proud, man. They will go conquering this land, that land, these people, all right, subjugated to them, these people subjugated to them. You know, they get to start conquering these different kingdoms and empires, and they get proud, man. Okay, and Esau Edom has fell into this same trap, man, where the Lord allows them to conquer. Okay, but then they get proud. Okay, that's why it says here when you go to Second Thessalonians, because we understand that it's through Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. King David, he was giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. When you go into the Psalms, King David is giving praise to the Psalms, not his sword, not his bow, not because he's this great thinker, great military strategist. It's all the will of the Lord. That's why in the song King David was given so much praise. Okay? Now this is Second Thessalonians, all right, chapter 2, verse 3. It said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay? And we fell away, all right, as a people. That's why, we had to be, our pure minds had to be stirred up. Okay, we had to be put in remembrance. Okay, though we once knew this, man. As we came into this truth. All right. And part of the gospel, part of the ministry is revealing, okay, Esau Edom as being the wicked, man. Okay? It said, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshiped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Okay? And this is how this devil portrays himself in the earth, as if he's the Most High. Like he decides what sex you're going to be. Okay? He decides, okay, the nutrients that he wants to put in the food. Okay? He wants to, all right, clone meat and do. See, he wants to be in the seat of the Most High. Because you go to a meeting, you go to a meeting. Let's say you you're higher up, you on the executive board at the job, and you go to a meeting, you got the chair for the accountant, you got the chair for the uh, uh, uh the you got the chair for the administrator, okay? You got the certain chair, all right, for the secretary, okay? Then you got the chair for the CEO, the vice president, the chair for the CEO, then the chair for the owner. Well, Esau, he here it is. He comes in and he wants to be in the seat of the owner, okay? Because that seat comes with authority. You know, the vice president can't do what the owner do. Okay, the administrator can't. She doesn't have all right the privilege. Okay, and authority. All right, that the CEO has, man. Okay, but Esau he wants to come in and sit in the seat of the Most High, and does the things that's only authorized from the Most High, man. you know, but nah, man, this man's finna be removed. That's what we finna see. 2 Thessalonians 2:5, it said, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Lord has allowed this man, okay, to wreak havoc in the earth, man, to terrorize the earth, man, to dominate the earth in wickedness, man, with his witchcraft, his military, his lies, deception. The Lord has let this man dominate the earth. He has allowed this man to influence the earth, to what right is right and wrong is wrong. The scriptures say because he transgressed by wine, he has become a proud man. Because he sees the influence that he has in the earth. He sees that Moabites want to be, they dress like the Edomite man. Okay? The Moabite woman, she fashioned herself like the Edomite woman. Okay? They see Jake, trying to be like them and rapping about them and uh uh the nigga woman with all the blonde hair. Like they see this, man. They see that people are accepting of the alphabet community and Satanism. They're seeing these things and they're proud, man. Because they got the resources, they got the military, and they got the influence, man. And the Lord has been allowing this man to do this, man. Okay, but every other empire has done the same thing. There was a time when the Persians, all right, the Persian Empire, all right, everyone looked to them as a standard. When the Babylonians in power, everyone looked to them as the standard. Okay, the Greeks, all right, the Syrians, the Sumer, okay, the Egyptians, all right. That comes with rulership. You have the influence, man. Okay, that's why you go into Isaiah the second chapter speak about how all nations are going to come to Zion to learn the ways of the Lord, to learn the ways of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Because we're going to have that influence, man. Okay? So let's go from there. All right, because the devil is limited, man. Let's get this in Job. And see in the kingdom, one of the tokens of the kingdom is it never end. It's always going to be a memorial. Zion go to Zion, which is memorial. All right, and also represents that government, but that's gonna be the eternal influence in the earth. It'll never be. You'll have to wonder what happened. To the kingdom of Israel. Okay, we're gonna be there. All right, and that's what all these heathens try to do, man. Is establish themselves permanently in the earth. Okay, this is Job 21:14. It said, therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. And Esau wants to set up a kingdom that has nothing to do with Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. He wants to set up a kingdom that has nothing to do with the Most High, his son, his people, the righteousness of the scriptures. Okay? He wants nothing to do with the ways of the Lord. All right, and the Lord is not going to allow this man to set up a perpetual rebellious kingdom against order, man. Okay, verse 15 said, "What is the Almighty?" And this is the mind of these Edomites, man. It said, "What is the Almighty that we should serve Him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto Him?" Okay, so Esau is like, "Look, I got the influence, I got the resources, I got the wealth. Okay, I got technology, man. I can do this. I can control weather. I can control, you know, he the Lord has allowed him to delve so far, all right, in the left hand and to advance so far, in wealth and technology and all these different things that he's looking like there's no need for the most high. I got all this and I did it in wickedness, man. This is how these devils think. Okay? Verse 6 it says, "Lo, their good is not in their hand." Okay, the counsel of the wicked is far from me. Now, I want to get this in the NLT, Job 21, all right, hey, 144. All right, that's the eternal kingdom, man. Hey, 144, call Allah Imla Yahweh Shemal Shai. Job 21 and 16 says, "They think their prosperity is of their own doing, but I will have nothing to do with that kind of thinking." Okay, and these devils have got to the point that they think that all these achievements that the Lord has allowed them to have, that it's because they're high IQ, or because they just so militarily dominant, or they so economically savvy. Nah, man. Okay, the Lord has propped you up, man. All right, and the Lord's going to take these devils down, man, and it's going to be with great power, man. Okay, verse 16 says, "How oft," this is the point, "how oft is the candle of the wicked put out? How oft cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distributeth sorrows in His anger." So the scriptures say, how often, okay, does the light of the wicked have to be put out, man? How many times do I have to destroy every empire, okay, that thought like that? That's why it says Sodom and Gomorrah was an example for nations, all right, who would live after, man. Okay? So the Lord, like, how many examples I got to make today to the cliques, to the heathen, all right, that it'll never work like that. Okay? You'll never be able to stay in power with that way of thinking, man. Okay, and it wasn't meant for them to stay in power, man. It was meant for them to have their turn. Okay, get proud, get destroyed. All right, that was the role of the heathen. Okay, and eventually, matter of fact, and it finished this, it said, "They are as stubble before the wind, and as a chaff that the storm carried away," man. You know, like now, man, if you cut the grass and the wind blow and all that grass that you cut blow away, you're not gonna think about that grass. Okay, you're not gonna even remember. Okay, it's not even gonna be a thought. Okay, and that's how the Lord is gonna do with Esau's kingdom. He's gonna just erase. He's gonna completely erase America off the map. Okay, and he's gonna remove Esau's. He's gonna remove Esau from rulership, man. Okay, and establish that eternal righteous rulership under Yahweh Shai. And this is what we're fighting to be joint heirs of, man. And it's crucial to understand what we're a part of, man. This is what we're coming into. The Passover is the Passover represents something way bigger. Okay, way bigger than a goddamn bottle girl. Okay, or a debate. All right, that a nigga had last year. With Dr. Brown. Whoever the nigga had a debate with. Okay, let's go here to the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse it's the book of Luke, chapter 17. Nah, Luke 21. So like, it's the book of Luke, chapter 21. Okay, and verse 24, and it says, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword." All right, speaking of us, we fell, to Romans. Okay, doing what you call they call the Roman Jewish wars, all right, but we were just the Romans, all right, going against the Israelites, okay, warring against the Israelites, because we was Judea was a province, under Rome, you know, under the Roman Empire, Judea was a province, that's why we was being heavily taxed, oppressed, all right, and Jake, rebelled, all right, and guess who's at the forefront? Sakari, okay, and they rebelled, and they got a lot of people killed. Niggas won a few skirmishes, okay, but ultimately they got a lot of men, women, and children killed and tortured, crucified, okay, starved to death. All right, it's a horrible legacy. The Sakari has a horrible legacy, man. As leaders, a horrible legacy, man. Okay, so we fell by the edge of the sword, and it said, Luke 21:24 says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, because we will flee, and we went everywhere, mainly, into the interiors of Africa, mainly northern and western Africa, okay, and we went everywhere, Jake moved around, all right, but eventually, we will be captured and taken into captivity, man, with the transatlantic slave trade, man. Okay, and most of Jakes came over here to the Western Hemisphere, but you had Northern Kingdom being shipped back over here. Okay, to Spain, Portugal. Okay, Rome. All right, and it says, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And this is where we at now, the time of the actual heathen, okay, and them having, all right, power in the earth. We're in the time where that's about to be fulfilled, okay, and Esau, Edom will be the last heathen, okay, to have power in the earth. But it was a time where it was going to be fulfilled, okay? That's why you go to the book of Job, chapter 18, all right, Job 18, and I started at 16, read the point. Job 18 and 16, it said, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. Yeah, so this man being completely rooted out of power, okay? Because something takes root and then it springs forth. And this man's rulership took root during the Renaissance period and it sprung up to what we see today, okay? America, NATO, EU, all these, these Edomite kingdoms that dominate the earth, man. Okay, this beast system. All right, but the Lord is going to destroy. Yahweh coming back to destroy all that, man. Ain't gonna be no France and Sweden, okay? Britain, America. No, those empires are not going to exist. The kingdoms of this world have become the kingdoms of our Lord. Okay, so He's going to uproot this empire, man. From the root to the branches, man. All right, because hey, this is the like I say, France is nothing but a branch of the beast system. Okay, Germany is a branch of the beast system. Okay, but it's rooted by the elites, man. It's financed by the elites. So the Lord is going to what? The elites going into slavery, and then all these branches are going to be cut off. Yahushua is going to conquer, all right, and destroy these militaries of the earth. Okay, all these heathen militaries, man. Okay, especially, all right, these Edomite militaries, man. Okay, this is Job 18 and 17. It says, his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. You know? So his remembrance is going to perish from the earth, and he's not going to have a name in the street. Okay? No reputation, man. You see, there's going to come a time where Edomites are not going to be thought about, man. Okay, we going to be on such a high frequency in the kingdom, man, that Esau and this kingdom, see, this kingdom is everything because it's in right now. Everybody, people can't think past, okay, America and the convenience and the comforts and the partying of America. Like people can't think past that Western culture. Okay? But in the kingdom, man, we're gonna be operating on such a high level and have so much going on that this man's kingdom eventually is not even gonna come to mind. Okay? Verse 18, it says, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. Okay? None than any remain in his dwellings, man. Okay? There's not be a community of Edomites, especially after that 1,000 year period after they served their community, after they served their captivity. There's not gonna be a community of Israelites left in the earth, man. Okay? There's not gonna be one subdivision. You know, like you have Chinatown, you know, in California, LA, you know, San Francisco, whatever. Okay, you know, you Chinatown in New York. Nah, man, it ain't gonna be an Edomite town nowhere in the kingdom, man. Okay, he's gonna go into captivity and then he's gonna be destroyed. Okay, he's gonna serve 1,000 years and then he's gonna be completely wiped out, man. Okay, because the son and nephew represent your lineage, man. Because the nation, the man carries the nation. Okay, so that if he has no males, he's done. Okay, so let's go here because we have an everlasting kingdom. You know, there's plenty more precepts that show that this man is not going to, you know, he's not. Matter of fact, let me get that. That said that in Isaiah, man. All right, and see, we're already, you know, we good on America, man. Like the mindset of the elect is that we will be good on America, man. Okay, we will be good on Westernization and Esau's power structure, man. You know, so our mind is already phasing, okay, away from this place and phasing into a righteous kingdom, man. You know, this is Isaiah 65 and 17 said, "For behold, I create new heavens." All right. Said, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind," man. The Lord's gonna create a new leadership, man. Even the way we build our infrastructure, you know, the music, the food, you know, everything is gonna be on such a high level, man. It's just gonna be on everything's gonna be about life. You know, the family structure coming back, man, order. Okay, the way we, you know, we celebrate, man, the way we travel, everything is gonna be on a whole nother wave, man. Okay? It's gonna be on a much higher frequency, man. You know? And if you got to wonder what you got to look forward to, all right, this ain't for you, man. Okay? This ain't for you, man. Um, let's get this real quick. All right. And this is what all these heathen kingdoms wanted was it. See, now we should begin to understand like the glory of an immortal kingdom, eternal kingdom. Because this is what all the heathens wanted. You see, when you start, as we start to develop a ruling class mentality, you see what a blessing it is that Lord, you know, chose us as a nation to be an eternal kingdom in the earth, man. Okay, this is Daniel 7 and 13. It says, "I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven." And it came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And this Yahweh Shai being brought, you know, before the Heavenly Father. And this is what the Heavenly Father is going to grant Yahweh Shai, and this is what Yahweh Shai is going to distribute amongst his brethren, man. Okay? Daniel 7 and 14, it says, "And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed." So the we're always going to be a kingdom in the earth. We're always going to be in power. You see, man, and you just hey, this should make you want this bitch to collapse now. You know, like we're always going to be in power. We're not going to have archaeologists dig up, okay, artifacts of the Israelite kingdom. No, man, we're going to be a walking, talking, existing, flourishing, growing, expanding, okay, kingdom in the earth, even unto other planets, man, but beginning with the earth, okay? And we're going to be living legends. You brothers, like, you gotta understand, we're going to be living legends, man. Okay, no one's going to have to tell our story. We're going to be there, okay? Don't have to look up, you know, Israelite culture. Nah, man, we're gonna be the culture, man. Okay, forever, man. You see? Let's go here and just keep reading through. All right. This is on Daniel chapter 2, verse 4 to 4. It says, in the days of these kings, all right, this is speaking of the kings that rule the earth now, man. These Edomites. All right, they're ruled through this beast system, man. Okay. America, NATO, and EU. It says, in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, because when you look at how kingdoms are transferred, they transfer from one nationality to another nationality, man. Okay? They're transferred through nationalities of men. Okay? So when you go into it, it was the Egyptian men that had the power. Okay, then that was tore down. Okay, you had a time where Israelite men under King David, King Solomon, we had the power. Okay, then you have the Assyrians. All right, the men of Assyria, they had the power. Okay, power just transferred, never destroyed, it just transferred. Okay, but our kingdom will never be transferred to another people, man. All right, it's gonna rest with Israel forever, man. That power, all right, and then that dominant, all right, and that domination of the earth, man. Kingdom, domicile, dominate. Okay, and it says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever, man. You know, the everlasting kingdom. You know, scripture speak about how the days of man can be numbered, but the days of Israel is innumerable. You know, you can measure these kingdoms, you know, from this time to that time. You know, when did it, when did the Persian Empire start? You got to start and end. But see, Israel kingdom has no end. It's going to have a start, but it's not going to have an end. You know, and then us in power is going to be a memorial that our power, Yahweh reigns forever, man. Okay, is more than is more than we have a way bigger purpose, man. Way bigger purpose in the grand scheme of things, according to the Most High, man. It's way bigger than your husband making love to another woman, man. Come on, man. God damn. God damn. You know? But I say if that's your mindset, you not fit, man. Okay, you not fit for what we coming into. Okay? And you a man, that's allowing that behavior, you're not fit for what we coming into, man. Okay, the Lord is raising up rulers, okay, and the women of nobility, man. Okay, not this slave, no, man. So yeah, man, that's the point. I know you brothers live the coming board, man, but Lord will, because it's so many precepts. We'll be out here, you know, to the evening time, going into that. But I think the points were made. Lord will, you brothers, and you sisters were edified, man. So much to look forward to, man. So much to look forward to, So, Lord will, he was edified. Till next time I say Shalom, call me Ashala, Abba, soon.